Hi everyone, it's Bobbi-Jo and welcome to my home. I am coming to you with hashtag Thursday BookTube. If you're not familiar with it, it is an open collab done by Daphne at My Mountain Home Kitchen and Patty at Life with Patty. I will put those links to those ladies below. And the last time I was on, I was planning on, I told you that next time we do Thursday BookTube, I would go over an old cookbook that has been in my family over 50 years. I know that. So anyways, I said I'd go through this, and I certainly will. But next week I'll let you know what I've been reading and what have finished this June. I have been sick a lot lately, it seems. Anyways, I have been sick again for the last week and a half, so I haven't gotten a huge amount done. But I am back in my craft room and I am feeling good enough to go through this book with you. So I'm just going to go through the highlights of it. But this book was published, the second edition was published in 1972. And yeah, so that is the front of it. What I like about this is that there's notes in it and things like that. But I will take you through the sections and some of the small details I've noticed. So you've got relishes and appetizers. And then I'm thinking of making this. It looks really good. It's a cheese ball, basically. And then there's soups. So this book, while I was looking through it, I was very impressed with the amount of non-gluten I could make from these recipes. You see my mother's gorgeous handwriting where she's written tangy on this one, so she's halved the Worcestershire sauce. You've got the vegetables. What I like about the vegetables is it says, if you take mushrooms, serve raw or cooked for the soup, see page 14. And you have cucumbers, serve raw or cooked. So it tells you how they can be done. So turnip greens, cook and serve hot as the other greens, and stuff like that. So really good list, especially for somebody who doesn't cook very much, is quite new to cooking, because especially with me, sometimes I don't know certain things, for instance, beet greens, garnish with a wedge of lemon and stuff like that. So yeah, I really like that part. This is another recipe that I thought I'd do. I think it was the potato pancakes. I was just thinking, I think it was yesterday, that I wouldn't mind learning how to do potato pancakes. Then I went through this book today and there it is. So I'm gonna keep that in there. We've got the meat section, which I would not use a huge amount. But nowadays it's great because we've got a meat substitute, and I will eat fish and certain chicken, so I'll find some things. But what I like too is cooking terms and definitions. So it has everything, what's it mean to braise. So the brown meat and potatoes, small amount of hot fat, then cover, cook slowly. So it has different things like that. I like this because it's got how to bake or cook all your meats and what interior reading that should be. So, and then we've got cranberries. I thought it was funny that my mother put sour on it. It's cranberry sauce. Casseroles. And she's got things like very good on the chop suey one. Then you've got salads. So how to choose salad ingredients. Additional suggested combinations for vegetable exchange. Oh yeah, because this was like for a diabetic. Although it's a pretty normal recipe book, it does say on the front that it was for diabetics. So it has the exchanges that you can make. And then there's sandwiches. So good selection of different, maybe some different things that you can make. Hamburgers, Western sandwich. Haven't had a Western sandwich in forever. And then desserts. So bunch of those. So it's got an apricot. Use 1 cup of apricot pulp. Yeah, interesting. I like this one. Yes, we get bread pudding, but I also found one of these. My mother must have cut this out of a newspaper, or somebody did. I don't know who. I guess I'm assuming. So, like easy appetizers. So I kept that in there. There was also a couple of things that I just kept for myself. So cakes and cookies and quick breads. This I like, and where she's saying like, okay, do this basically, and just giving tips on how to make it. But this one's supposed to be very good. I don't know if I can use... The thing with no gluten flour is that sometimes you can't use it one-to-one. But frostings and toppings. For the gourmet, this will never be me, ever. But it has pâte de foie gras. I understand that that's not easy to make. Party treats. Beverages. So cocoa and hot spice. And then you've got liquid and soft diets. I'm not sure how. And then canning and freezing and pickling. I've always wanted to do canning. And then back here there are a couple of recipes my mother glued in. And then the rest is just I'm keeping for myself. But yeah, it's a great little book that's been in my family for quite some time. And I thought I would show you guys. All right, I will let you go. Thanks a lot for joining me, guys. Bye.